Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s, a different kind of mind. They say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution. Monster on the mic, I feel like hip-hop then adopted me. You pussy niggas shook, you let them turn this to a mockery. I give a fuck about their recognition. I'm trying to spit the fucking truth, somebody get the message. These politics, they overstate the obvious. They shooting like Stoyakovich, it's war on every continent. Deeper than you know, I'm what you hate if you the government. Young black with heart, I put a hex on the establishment. Niggas playing patty cake and I was trying to regulate. A lot of them are emulate, but none of them are
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I know, long absence, very sorry, long absence, but we are back. It's, what is it, Monday? Holy crap, it's Monday and it's Reconcilable Differences. I'm Dave.
And I'm Blossom.
And what's going on, guys? How you doing? Well, we're back.
Yeah. It's been like a month, maybe.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
It might have even been longer than that.
I don't know. I don't remember.
No?
No, it's been a bit, but we've been having fun.
There's been a lot going on. Been a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of stuff. We did a little vacation, mini vacation.
Yes, at Mohegan.
That was fun.
We got, I'm not sure I would get a couple massage. I think it's almost better if we got, like, because of the price, it's so I feel like it's such a ripoff because what do you really get out of a couple massage?
Togetherness.
I know, but I'm saying
That's the whole fucking point.
But that's
Couples
it. But you
massage
still,
togetherness.
but they charge you so much more.
Actually,
for us
it's a
to
little
be
cheaper.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it is. It's like it's like $160 or $170 per. Then it's like $250 or $360.
I'm telling you, it was not cheaper.
It's supposed to be like $10 because they can't. It's supposed to be like $5 or $10 because they
Dave,
can't.
it was way much more cheaper. I mean, way much more expensive than if we individually got massages. So no, it's more expensive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was it for couples massage? Because I don't know.
I just know it was way much more than if we individually got massages.
Should be about the same.
It wasn't. So that was my point. My point was, well, we're both getting massages. I think we could sacrifice
I'm
not
fine
being
with
in the
that.
same room.
You surprised me by going, you want to do a couples massage? I was fine with the singles massage.
So, yeah.
I like the singles massage. I was like, hey, you want to do a couples massage? I'll do a couples massage.
Anyway.
I was shocked you wanted to do a second one. You didn't like the first one.
No, I didn't.
I was shocked you wanted to do a second one. I was like, all right, I'll do a second one.
I guess I was just being nice, but I guess maybe next time we can do separate massages.
That's fine.
It's just, it's a ripoff. Like, they charge you more for us to be in the same room, but we're still getting the same quality, the same massage. Like, it, you know.
I feel like we might be defaming them. I want to look this up now. I feel like we're defaming Mohegan.
I love Mohegan. We love Mohegan.
No, I just feel like the price has got to be close. Why would it be that much more?
It was more.
We're going to find out.
Okay.
We're going to look.
Prove me wrong.
I just need to know. It's important. So, I mean, what's been going on in our absence? What other things have been happening?
Oh, okay. So that and, in February I had my thyroid. I'm too distracted now because I want to know if
view spa menu.
Because if not, then they definitely up the gratuity then.
Sig price list.
Yeah.
Facials, touch facial enhancements.
Couple
Body.
massage.
There's all right. So like a regular ass deep tissue massage, it's like $210. I think you're right. No, it is. It's cheaper. Couple massage.
Okay, well
$380.
then gratuity, Dave. Then it was gratuity.
No, it should be the same because it's you do it. We had 2 massages each way. You get the same 20% per. It's still 2 massages. Still
I feel
2
like it's
masseuses.
$400 when we do it separately, and I feel like it's $500. I felt like it was $500, basically almost $500.
So it's $520 for 90-minute, $450 for 75 minutes, and $380 for 65.
Maybe it was the minutes that we did that was different.
Well, that was the one I paid for. The second one or the first one, I did 75 minutes. And that was the second one I did 75 minutes. And that was the first one.
I don't know, but it
one
was
of those.
more. It was more money.
So like a regular Mandela deep tissue massage, it starts at $210. So $210 and $210 is $420.
Oh, you chose a deep tissue massage.
No,
I didn't get a deep tissue
massage. That's their cheapest one, $195. It's still
bullshit. Whatever he did, he called in and called for the massage.
Even peaceful pregnancy
so
massage.
You chose some expensive ass massage, and that's why it was like $500.
Wait, I might have to concede.
It wasn't.
Okay, it's technically, it's gonna be cheaper to do single massages by $20. Technically,
no,
because it's $180.
Listen,
for a Mandela customized massage, but I don't feel like we ever do that. I feel like we always pick something else, deep tissue or something.
No,
but
I know we do.
180. So if you do that twice, that's
all I know is that I got back
cheaper.
Barely anything from $500, so it was $500.
Well, yeah, no, that's about right because gratuity times 2, man.
Yeah.
Because that's where they get you because they do 20% on that number. Oh, those fuckers.
I was like,
that's cheeky.
Because I was like, why is it so much more money?
Because they charge you 20% on a 380 instead of the fucking 180. Oh, that's dirty Diana shit right there.
Okay, that makes more sense.
I don't like that.
I just knew it was more expensive.
No, I don't get I don't have a full concession there, Toxic. So I guess by $20. Fake ass what? Blossom looks good. Dave looks like Dave. Thank you. I take that as the highest form of compliment one can get.
Hi, I feel weird saying your name, so I'm
just
probably
call him
not.
Fake.
Yeah, fake.
Or call him Alex. But you gotta say it really annoying.
Hi, fake.
Alex.
Hi,
say it
fake.
really annoying. Alex.
You stop doing that.
Just like really just crow it at him. He's such a douche. Alex.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call you fake. Okay. But anyways, so basically, funny hospital story. So I got my thyroidectomy. Had to get my thyroid taken out. Yeah, in February. So then Friday, I had to do. You do blood tests. You just do a bunch of tests when you get an organ removed. And so went it on Friday, and then Monday, Monday.
Sitting there hanging out.
I'm sitting on the bed and I'm like, oh, Dave, what do you, oh no,
I literally come in and go, what's the plan for today? Because I had no idea what we were doing. And you had this look on your face. Like, I wasn't sure if you were about to come at me or if you just had terrible news. It was already a morning at that point, so I was not sure.
I had my earpiece in and I'm listening to a voicemail from the doctor's office. And they're telling me that, oh, so we got your blood results back and you need to go to the ER right away. It is very urgent. And
you're a high risk of heart attack.
Yeah. Yeah.
It says it's in a message.
Yes. And I'm about, Dave had to grab me from the bed.
Falling off the bed.
I almost died, y'all. I was like, he's like, what? And
this
I'm
is
like,
not calming.
And I'm like, how, like, I'm pretty certain I actually probably signed something saying that they could disclose personal information like that on the voicemail.
It's not even that they could disclose it. It's how she did it. It was not
she
good.
Said it like this. So it is urgent. You need to go to the ER. Like it was. It's like.
So I'm like, all right, we can do that. We can figure this out.
We go to New Britain.
So we go, the town. We're very close to the hospital. I'm like, this could be bing bang boom. You know, if it's anybody else, bing bang boom. And if this is me, bing bang boom. We're in and out. Go to New Britain. So we go up there. We use the valet. I shit you not. I didn't even have time to get the ticket from the valet. This woman did it. Abe Simpson walks in, walks right out, and goes, nope. And her exact words, I would rather die. True or not true?
Yeah, it's the truth. I'm sorry. I walked in there and I said, if I die today, I'm not dying in there.
I ain't dying in this place.
Shit, I didn't even know anything was wrong with me. So I think I'll be fine another hour or two, you know?
She felt fine.
So yeah, I did feel fine, but I obviously wasn't.
We were nervous.
So yeah, we drove like an hour and
a half.
Hour and a half to
Stanford.
But play the video of why. Okay, I got admitted. But anyways, play the video.
Yeah, so I mean, we go there. It's the fanciest shit like ever. And
wait, that's Mohegan video.
Yeah, I know. You're right there, but geez, how do I do that? How am I gonna do this?
What do I have to do?
How am I gonna do this? Motherfucker. How am I gonna do that? Wait. There's gotta be a way. Share that video?
Share your screen? No?
Possibly. Hold on, I'm gonna figure it out.
Or we don't have to show the video.
Bastardo. No, I can't.
It's okay. So basically, it's just a video.
We'll post it somewhere though. It's actually really, really cool. This room is amazing.
Yeah, it's
But I'm an hour and a half away, right? And she was my ride. She drove me there. I will be driving in T minus what, about 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
I should have my license.
Mm-hmm. Yay!
Very exciting. And so I'm. It was getting late. It was like 4 something, and it's an hour and a half back. So I worked the next day and all this. I thought about just staying there, but I wasn't sure what the room was going to be like. We weren't sure.
By the way, so we go. So this is all because of a very. So I won't say the numbers, but it was apparently a very extremely low calcium deficiency.
Yes.
And the reason why it's problematic is because the thyroid, when they take out not just your thyroid, but the parathyroids, and they took out 2 of mine, that could be just super crucial. And it was in numbers to where I could just drop dead, basically. So
long story short, they ended up keeping her 2 or 3 nights. You know?
Yeah,
so it was
but they lied the whole time, because at first when we went in, it was like, oh, we'll fix this up. No, you know, no biggie. But then they bring us to this like ICU heart attack room.
First off, let me talk about that much. The ICU where they do the all the nursing stuff, where it's basically their admissions. Okay, let me tell you something. It's better than most hospital rooms, private rooms. That was amazing. If you would have had to stay in there for a couple of nights, it would have been so friggin' bad.
There was a difference between like a normal room, and then it was that room, and all the time they kept saying like nothing was a big deal, like it was gonna be, everything was gonna be okay.
It seemed like it was gonna be quick in and out. You know, it's still even so. Like we were making dinner plans.
Right. We were making dinner at Zaza's.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be. Anyways, long story short.
So I leave, and then a half hour later, they get you in a room.
Well, as soon as you leave, my mom
comes right down.
My mom was crazy because I'm talking to her on the phone the whole time.
She's probably mad at me for leaving, to be honest.
Well, I was talking to her on the phone the whole time, and I didn't even know she was coming to the hospital.
I knew she was going to come eventually.
So,
I wasn't sure what time, but I probably should have told her that I was leaving. I just didn't think about it.
No, it's fine. It's okay.
But regardless, we end up, I leave. She sends me this video of like the most amazing hospital room in the history of hospital rooms.
Yeah.
And we'll post a video somewhere so you can see it, because you really do got to.
No, let's show. Okay, we got to figure a way to show this video, actually.
Just show it on your phone. Just hold it up, because that's going to be the easiest way.
Okay.
I need another monitor. I got so many
I don't see
open.
this. Everyone liked to make fun of StreamYard, but it's not this hard on StreamYard. I'm just saying.
I just got a million things open.
Okay.
No, it's not about that. I just got to make things open. Regardless, it's a really nice room, guys. It's a gorgeous room.
It's a nice room to see, but now you guys can't see it.
Now, why can't I just do it like I do with the music? Irregardless. Did I throw an irregardless? I said regardless. I hope I didn't throw an irregardless, because that is not a word.
I don't know if
just hold it up.
you...
That's the best way.
Can you guys see this?
Yes.
Okay.
This is no Newport and
Look at
Hospital,
that.
by the way. And look. Oh, you could have stayed, Dave. You could have stayed. Look at this.
Look at that.
This whole room for nobody to
She taunts me.
Fancy. Now I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Fake, do you have any hospital rooms you stayed in that recently? I bet you didn't.
Unfortunately, still looks like a hospital bathroom, but still.
She complains about the bathroom. Looks like a hospital bathroom.
So yeah. Anyways, you know.
Yeah, and she just lucks into it because it probably wasn't even a full. They were like, well, there's only like 2 people on this side. Let's go ahead and put her over there.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So it was great.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it was great.
Ridiculous. So unbelievable. So she lucks out. She gets the nicest room ever. She gets to stay a couple of nights, get all rehydrated, reprocessed, re-gooded up.
Yep, I got
better?
stuck 1,000,001 times,
Yeah,
and they had to it was so bad. I was stuck to an IV bag of calcium for 48 hours. They were just giving me bags and bags of calcium. It was really insane.
She's just not absorbing it.
Yeah, it sucked. I was like, how did it go down when I'm here?
Yeah, right. Getting bags.
Yeah, they're giving me bags. It was really bad. But anyways.
No, I bet they were never that nice fake, which is a crime that they're not nicer in situations like that. My God.
Well, that's where I like to go for everything.
Stanford.
That hospital.
Where the rich people live. Just go where the rich folk live.
There's Greenwich Hospital too.
That's rich folk too. Oh, that's where the real
But
rich
the reason
folk
why,
probably go
like,
there.
Greenwich Hospital is a good hospital because it's a teaching hospital, but you have to share rooms.
Oh, really?
Stanford, you don't.
No.
You get your own private room.
No private room. I have to do something real quick. I got to talk about something. I got to talk about Fallout just for a few seconds. I've had I've been having a great week at work and all this stuff, and been waiting for you to come back and everything, and then I needed a show. I needed a show to take my ails away. And that show is Fallout. You guys should watch it if you're not watching it. Most of you are. It's one of the most popular shows out at the moment. It's just binge-worthy, fantastic. You watched a little bit of it. Was not for you.
No. No.
No. I think I oversold it. I was too excited about it. It's my favorite video game franchise of all time.
I wish I could get into video games.
I don't think you need to be into it to appreciate it, Fake. No, I really don't. I think because they don't go off any video game narrative so far, it's just things that you recognize from the universe that anyone can watch it. It's cool. And you just never got into video games, huh?
Maybe when I was really younger with my brother, but then I would just press the X button a lot, and that was like the kicking button when we were like.
I'd love to try to get you into a game. I really would.
And then I get dizzy too. I don't understand how people do it, because then I get really dizzy when there's too many things moving on the screen.
You just gotta find the right type of game. It just doesn't have to be too crazy.
It makes me, I don't know.
I like Mario Go.
But I want to be a video game girly, but I can't.
Yeah, you don't even fake it for me.
You
don't ever come into my Twitch streams. You don't ever go, hey, what are you playing? Oh, go get them. I've been heavyweight champion of the world in my boxing game. And how many appreciations have I gotten from you? 0. How many congratulations on your hard work, champ? 0.
The boxing games,
Yeah.
It looks whack.
What? What do you mean it looks whack?
It looks
Smooth.
stupid.
Smooth.
The boxing games.
Smooth.
Hey, I think I watched something boxing.
What
with
about
you.
Pal World?
I don't even.
Well, now I'm into the Fallout. I'm going back into Fallout 76. And 7 Days to Die, which is one of the craziest stories ever because it was in pre-release for 12 years, this game. It was in alpha and beta for 12 years. And it's finally coming to full launch for all these years. You don't care. It's okay. It's
I
okay.
want to care so badly. I just don't.
I was just happy I got you to go to Kong. I'm trying. If I just keep throwing it at you, you got some of the stuff you might like. You like Kong and Godzilla.
It was not interesting. It was.
Oh, it was not. I was like,
Yeah.
you said that coldly.
Like I was up the whole time,
No, you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you seem to enjoy it. We watched the other movies too, most of them. Mm-hmm. So what do we have here? We do little things. We like to have little funs and things. And she's a trendy type gal. Yeah, exactly. A TikTok. All right, just in case we're about to be invaded, stand guard. That was a loud noise, but I'm trained.
No, did she just slam that?
I don't know. I'll go. You want me to check?
That was some effort.
Yeah, you want me to check?
No.
I'm sure we just mind our own fucking business.
Oh no.
Waiting for some shit to go down.
What just happened is our thieves of neighbors slammed the door. Real loud. Like someone was mad at someone.
Yeah, someone was mad. There was some anger going on.
Damn, that like shook the whole. I thought that was earthquake point too.
I didn't even feel that fucking earthquake. I'm mad that everybody felt that earthquake except for me and Jimmy at the pawn shop. Apparently, we're earthquake proof. Nobody felt that shit. That's good, Trippy. You should be a fan. It's coming. So you found this on the TikToks because you like them TikTok trends.
Yeah, I saw this on TikTok. So it is radiation chocolate.
Perfect Fallout themed. Was this a Fallout recipe?
No.
Was this Fallout themed?
No, this was a blueberry. So it's melted. So it's
you're making fun of me.
Frozen melted chocolate.
I didn't realize you were throwing.
Yeah, I was throwing shade because he got mad because I wouldn't use.
I didn't get mad.
He got mad because to melt the chocolate right here. I was like, I'm just gonna put it in the microwave. It's like that's radiation. Mind you, every single goddamn thing you put in your mouth, you warm it up in the microwave. But anyways,
that happened at all.
He was like, use this pan and melt the chocolate. I was like, no, I'm just gonna put it in the microwave.
That's
you
not
don't
how
get it. That's how the pan. This is what this is for. This is for to. I was like, I'm just gonna put it in the microwave.
It's not exactly how that went. But okay. She can fucking throw straight up shade in a goddamn inside joke shade live. Man.
I was hoping you would get it, but I had to go into great detail about what happened.
Give me a fucking blueberry. Real radiation blueberry. I thought it was a Fallout reference. So why did I think you were being cute?
No, I wouldn't.
Never. That's right, Toxic Pimple. We're going to pretend that it's Fallout chocolate. And then we're going to pretend that's what she meant.
But it's so this is melted chocolate and blueberries, and you just, freeze it. So there you go. But it looked
You
cuter.
took a risk with your computer there, pimp.
What?
You did a full tilt up.
Because it's frozen. Yeah. It's frozen.
Okay. Because it's frozen.
Oh my gosh.
Fake, I think you're the first person I've ever heard mad that they didn't feel an earthquake. Well, damn it. Everybody else felt it. Had things to talk about.
Did you see TikTok?
Oh my God. Some of those TikToks
were like
are so
the
funny.
earthquake and the chair falling.
My favorite one was they'd put these really dramatic, music and stuff behind it. Like, rise up today. Favorite one was a salt shaker tipped over. And there was like a little pile of salt on the table. I was like, y'all are fucking savage. And the funny thing was there was like actual really bad earthquakes in Japan again and shit recently, or in Taiwan again recently, like 7.9ers. These were like 4.9ers, 5.2ers, depending on who you're looking at. Don't stab yourself there. You okay?
Yes.
Look like you're having some issues there.
No, I'm not. I'm just cutting frozen chocolate.
Would you like
This is
a
what
spoon?
it looks like.
This is what it looks like. Windows cry. You want a spoon?
No.
I love how much you're concentrating right now.
Yeah, because I'm not going to cut myself.
Never cut my life into pieces. That's right. So if you have watched The Fall, I definitely want to hear what you think about that. It's been a lot of fun. I watched all the episodes in about 14 hours. I started some last night. Watched the rest of them.
It smells good.
I wouldn't know.
Sorry.
It's okay. Why must you always mock what I do not have?
You want, I broke some pieces up. Do you want
I'll just grab a piece, like
yeah, you
brittle.
can grab a piece.
Okay. Actually, that works out. It's kind of like peanut brittle, but not peanutty.
Why would I know? Because I'm allergic to peanuts.
Oh. I'm hoping for it to get better. Watched first episode a couple days ago. Stick with it.
That's good.
Stick with
It's
it.
just frozen.
Well, the dark
chocolate.
chocolate was a good choice because that tastes amazing.
Well, that was the TikTok thing.
You got to go dark chocolate because frozen dark chocolate is delicious. Mm-hmm. It is true. All right. TikTok gives us snacks, so we're ready to get into our stories of the day. We got a bunch of different stuff to talk about. So what do you want to start with? You want to start with El Taylor?
Oh, and they didn't say about Mohegan in your robe.
Oh, yeah. We'll post another video as well. Same issue. I got it on TikTok.
Oh, I forgot.
Send his
Sorry.
regular video. I thought I'd be able to open it up in a browser like I did music, but apparently I cannot. Makes me mad. But still, yes, I was pimping it once again over at Mohegan, walking around. I like to walk around in my robe. I'm like the only one who does it.
But this is the hack. Even if you want to spend like $100, you can spend $100. But a lot of people don't want to put obviously $100 into a slot machine, but I'll put $100 in. And because they give you,
hours.
yeah, because and do a 1 cent one, like a 1 cent slot machine, and because you get free drinks. Sit there for a long time and you pretty much pay. So if you don't win anything, you at least view it as paying for I don't know, as many free drinks as you get sitting there. You know? So that's what I do.
And 100% get a card. Why? She doesn't use her card. Makes me crazy. Makes me crazy. We're missing out on half of our point.
Because I'm not trying to go there all the time. And when they give you...
You go there as much as I do. We go there the exact amount of times.
You know, sometimes I decline and then you don't go.
Huh? Well, no, yeah, but that hasn't happened in a while. But regardless,
Yeah,
the point
that
is...
just happened this week.
Huh?
With the concert.
Oh, yeah, but that wasn't going there for that. I was just going to go for ABBA. But you weren't declining. You were declining because you couldn't drink. To be fair, if we could have Ubered it, you would have went. We would have been dancing queens that night. But I digress. That's what you got to do. You sit there, and we're gonna get your card printed out again because I've been getting. I paid for food with that. You know, it just slot dollars. That's great. So I highly recommend it. And we had such a good deal. Now, I know but we're not going to go to Mohegan next. We're going to try out something different next time, right?
Oh, Foxwoods.
Now, I wonder what their friggin' massages are like and how expensive they are.
They are older, too.
Oh, true. But they're still more luxurious, it feels like.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that was inside of Foxwoods, y'all... If you like malls, go to Foxwoods.
Yeah,
One of the best
I
outlets
got
I've
this
ever been
cute. I got.
We did shopping.
Yeah, we just did shopping. Who cares what I got? But
No,
we did
she
shopping.
got dope stuff. No. I was just
No,
saying.
I mean, do I really need to go through what I got?
Go through a haul for everybody.
Right, I don't need to. Anyways,
I got a hat and
this way.
shoes. It's great. But yeah, we got a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
stuff.
your shoes were cute.
The shoes are cute as hell, aren't they? $58.
A steal.
They should have put me in cuffs. All right, so we're gonna start with El Taylor, Taylor Swift.
How about I'm gonna read Shore, but then I'm also gonna read the lyrics. So she wrote this song, this diss track to Kim Kardashian, and this for the first time made me open up my eyes a little bit.
Now you're a Swiftie.
I'm a huge diehard Swiftie. However, you know, when you put someone's name, when you insert someone's kid into the drama, it says something about you. You know,
have the lyric.
Yeah.
I really want to hear this lyric.
Yeah. And one day your kid comes home singing a song that only us two was going to know is about you. And
Oh.
but to me, I was like, whoa, that's a low blow. But two,
It's a low blow, but it's a state the obvious situation. It's out of pocket. It's out of pocket, but it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It's not like a Machine Gun Kelly or a Ja
let me read
Rule
this
to
whole
Eminem.
song. Okay,
Yeah,
let's read the song, okay?
Read that.
Because it's bad. When I picture my hometown, there's a bronze spray tan statue of you and a plaque underneath it that threatens to push me down the stairs at our school. And it was always the same staring pain, but I dreamed that one day I could say, all that time you were throwing punches, I was building something, and I can't forgive the way you made me feel. Screamed, fuck you, Amy, to the night sky as the blood was gushing, but I can't forget the way you made me heal. And it wasn't a fair fight or clean kill each time that Amy stomped across my grave. And then she wrote headlines, Kim, because she capitalized
KIM.
Yeah. No, you got to see what.
Is there a video?
No, look.
I want to see her music
Look.
video.
No, you got to see it. Hold on.
You know what though? Kanye still shouldn't have done that to her.
Okay, but
I'm gonna let you finish.
see.
I want to know the full. The beat. What's up, Gigi? How you doing? Fake. I've seen a lot of questionable lyrics from that album the last few days.
See, look.
Nietzsche. I'm hoping for it to get her that.
Sorry, I just interrupted you.
No, you're good.
Thank you, Amy. K, capital I M.
That is, and that's how it's officially listed on a track.
Yes,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, and she said in the past in interviews that she will capitalize things for.
Oh, well, she doesn't make it unobvious.
Yeah.
I don't know why she even denies some of the stuff. Like, why does she even deny who some of these songs are about sometimes? Because, like, she won't totally confirm that some of these are about certain people after the fact. Like, it's stupid because everyone pretty much knows because she doesn't make it unobvious. Shit, she lists how old she was during certain events and stuff in some of these songs. It's
Or
almost
Dear John.
yeah, it's so stupid. So I don't like that she'll play the dumb bitch card after. Like, what? Oh, I don't like that. Because she's not dumb. She's not dumb. She knows exactly what she's doing and she's vindictive. It's part of the reason why I like her. I like that Taylor tries to, you know what? She doesn't forget. She may forgive, possibly, but she ain't gonna ever forget. And she loves building. But here's the thing, and this is the thing. I definitely don't like that she listed the name. It could be worse. It could, as a name drop, it certainly could be worse because it's more about her than it was the kid.
Will this help that the kid like posted online singing Taylor's song?
Oh shit!
But no, not this specific song, but
just another
in
one.
the past her kid has. So I'm sure that's probably where she got the lyrics from. But I still think I don't care if this kid is one of the popular families in the world. To add a kid into the mix of a beef that happened years ago is insane. But the reason why she did it is, in my opinion, is because, you know, Kim can take anything you give her because she's been in the game for so long. Mm-hmm. So the only way she can come for Kim is through her kid. And I think also, if you noticed, you have Sabrina Carpenter, who's now a Skims sponsor. If you recall, Sabrina Carpenter opened up for Taylor Swift.
Oh, really?
On her tour, on her Eras tour.
Shit. So
you're gonna kill me.
No, you're fine.
Me.
So Kim, Kim is making moves back. Baby, it's fine. Gucci. Everything was good.
Okay.
I was a United States soldier. I was in the army. You can use a knife, even left-handed.
Right. You were in the army and you have no accidents whatsoever.
I mean, are you looking at my thumb I almost cut off?
But yeah, I'll be scared sometimes. But anyways, for sure, y'all be scared sometimes. For real.
I've never hurt you.
I'll be scared sometimes. That's all I'm saying. But
they all understand.
But you did a brave thing for me yesterday, so I appreciate that. I don't care. I can out myself. I don't give a shit.
It's up to you, Pip.
I don't give a shit.
Just gonna tell them. But if anyone ever questions my love for you, they won't after this story. Blossom had a shitty day yesterday.
I did. Basically, this has never happened to me.
I can't believe this. This is funny.
Like this was really bad.
It was bad.
So for some reason, because I'm going through a lot of medical stuff, okay? We got a lot going on in my body right now. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to go do number 2. Yes, I have to go do number 2. And I'm driving and I'm like, oh my God, I have to go. So I pull off the highway, the interstate, and the first thing I see is a Lowe's. I get out and I do not make it. My body said no.
She makes like one step apparently. It's
yeah,
like,
it was like I got
unclench.
out. As soon as the force, like I got up, my body said no.
Gravity did its job.
Yeah. And
so she calls me.
Yeah.
And she's like, I can't believe this happened. Tells me exactly the same thing she just told you. I was like, oh, well, shit. I'll meet you downstairs. So she gets here. I meet her with a towel. Get her upstairs. Grab the clothes. I go to clean them. Go to take them downstairs into the washer. Now I came very
By the way,
close.
this was diarrhea.
It was not just, it was like thick pudding.
My body, yeah.
It was like pudding
really
that had way too much pudding powder in it, and it was extra thick and frozen.
The bathroom door was open, and I had to just take off everything, go to shower. It was. By the way, so he's very discreet. So he's like, he gives me this towel, and being so discreet, and he's like, just let you know, there's the bathroom doors open, like screaming in the parking lot.
No, what I said was, and I didn't even scream it. I said, hey, I got the bathroom ready for you. Everything's open. So just like that.
Anyways, people's windows were open.
She's like, oh, but then she goes and tells the story on a fucking talk show. You figure out how this makes sense.
It's different when you are in the moment and you're actually in your own shit. And now I'm not in my own shit anymore. And can you imagine, though, all of that going down and that I actually had to get back in? Okay, I put a lot of stuff on my car seat before I sat back down.
Including my jacket.
You left it in my car.
That's because I ride in your car all the time. Like, I'm not supposed to leave my jacket in your guy. Wait a minute. Even if I wasn't, that should not be a possibility of a penalty of having my shit in your fucking car. Oh, well, just so you know, if you leave this in there, I may wipe my ass with it. It's very possible.
It helped.
It served a purpose, Ralph Lauren. Thank you.
It helped.
Thank you, Polo.
Because I didn't really get any shit on my seat, so it was
really
great.
did. It was pretty. It was good.
Yeah.
So I get it down there, and I'm washing it, and I gotta be honest. I had a moment of evil. I was like, all right, should I just throw it in the washer and call it a day? I couldn't do it. It was so much. It was so much poop. It was a lot. So I was like looking around frantically in the bathroom. Wow, I could scrape this off on something or into something. I see the trash can. I find a sheet, start scraping off like a madman. But then I remember, there's a bathroom right across the hall. So I run over there, and let me tell you, I was in there for a good 8, 9, 10, 11 fiscal minutes of soaking, scrubbing. It was hell. That was my second worst poop moment ever, because I was covered up to my elbow and shit. Now, the worst was when Alicia torpedo shitted like almost directly into my mouth. That was that one was bad. I was bending to grab the fucking powder, and she just timed me. Oh. She just timed me. I'm like, like my life flashed before my fucking eyes, Blossom. Being a parent is fucking rough. Mm-hmm. Ooh, you got to watch it all times. You got piss coming in different streams, different angles, especially if it's a girl. You never know how that shit's going to come out. And then fucking poop.
Whoa. No.
When they're young, that shit can spatter.
When it's a boy, that's even
true,
worse.
it's a fire hose.
Yeah, come on.
Especially if
Let's
it's
take
my
it back
son.
a little bit.
Especially with my boy. I digress, but still, yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun. But this was right up there.
Yeah.
This is right up there. But I had to do it right. So I still ended up washing it twice in the washing machine just to be safe.
Man, thank you so much for that.
No, there's
I
no
appreciate
problem.
it.
Look, as a person who has shit on himself more times than he'd like to admit, both when he was sick and when he was not sick, it's nice to have a little help in a moment like that. So it's all good. I wish I would have had more of it at times myself. So never worry about it. I'm glad I could be there. It's some Spice
Thank
Girl
you,
shit.
because that
right
was
there.
gross.
Forever type shit. No pun intended. There you go. This is love, man. I have a story where I peed my pants 2 times one night while waiting for someone to pick me up from the first accident. Man, this stuff happens. It does. It does. Life. But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You made it through it with grace, dignity.
For one, it sucked that my body could not control it. It sucked. Anyways.
Toxic Pickup Dave, I'm sure you had some Bears jerseys or something you could have wiped it on. Yeah, wipe it on your fucking Packers shit any day. You give me a cheese head, I'll soak it up with that, buddy, and your tears. Huh? GGRs for the record, I would want my boyfriend to throw my clothes out. I did ask her. That was on the table. Because I don't know that I could handle him knowing the amounts of poop capable of coming out of me. Oh,
Here's
let
the
me tell
thing.
ya.
These were new leggings, and
Not cheap, right?
actually they just feel really good. I got them off Amazon. They were Amazon leggings.
How much were they?
$9.98.
I soaked my arms and hands in
Because
poop
it was how
for
it
$9.
felt. It felt good.
It felt so good.
The leggings feel really good, and they're really comfortable.
Well, you can't put a price on that.
Well, I would have done the same for you
I believe that.
because I do it anyways.
Well, yeah. But not for me. You do it for money.
Anyways.
Anyway. You could buy any, yes. Like I thought I was saying, Gigi, you could buy more.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that is totally true. I guess I just don't like to throw out things that can be watched.
No.
I honestly, I would have watched it too, but he was so like, you know.
Oh, no. I was, well, to be fair.
No, here's the thing. He
You were
could
like,
have.
where are the clothes at? Where are the clothes at? I'm like, they're in the other room. Oh, they might start stinking soon. Yeah, I know. I'm going to clean them. Okay, they might start stinking soon.
Yeah, here's the thing though. It was either I clean out my car, and I wanted to clean out my car. You know what I mean? But I could have done that too.
You could have, yeah, I know.
Because you offered to clean out my. Did you offer to clean out my car?
I did. I did. To be fair, I didn't immediately. I was just kind of, then as you're getting ready to go, I did offer.
Because he doesn't. Well, I assume the reason why I asked you is because you don't have a sense of smell, and sometimes from time to time I forget that. So I assumed that he just put it in the wash immediately. I assumed he just went downstairs because you walk in and you can just go, downstairs and put it in the wash. That's what I assumed. So when I asked him, I was like, because when I walked out of the shower, the whole entire apartment smelled like shit. And I was like, whoa. I was like, did you wash the clothes? And so I was just like being nice. I didn't want to be like, oh, the whole entire apartment smells like shit. So that's why I asked.
It's okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. I had no problem doing it. So I was like, yeah, it's.
All right. I think we talked about shit enough.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We can go over it a little bit more.
No,
This
okay,
dick shit.
Play on something.
You're like, please, guys. I can't believe you wanted to tell that story to begin with. Come on, the freedom of being able to be human with your partner. I'm telling you, I love that. And look, I fully admit I can be. I don't blame you for thinking that I would have just threw that clothes in there because it's something I might do. But no, not really. I can be careless on stuff, but I typically ain't too bad when it comes to things like that because that's fucking ignorant. If you just throw shit into the washing machine, you're an asshole. Because what are you cleaning?
I've done it plenty of times.
Yeah, but
Not for myself though.
Oh, really? I was gonna say you don't do it for someone else.
Yeah.
I would never do it. I certainly would do it for someone else. I might do
I
it
do
for
it
myself.
at work all the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
so their clothes just smell like poop.
Well, so even my overnights, my overnights, because he's bedbound, so I have to
Shit.
roll him and change him, and sometimes it's the whole sheets, and I just throw it in the wash. Yeah.
You don't scrape it off?
No.
Well, but you know what though? It should dissolve most of it.
It has. It absolutely has.
But you have a sense of smell. You'd be able to tell if it still smelled afterwards.
Yeah.
And it's all clean.
Mm-hmm.
So you're good. Yeah. Yes, and that's very real. That is very real. All right. You're trying to fart rainbows? Fart them rainbows. If there was $1 amount to make my boyfriend forget I poop every day, I'd pay it. Why? Everybody poops. All right. So you got the lyrics?
Yeah. Okay. So basically, to finish up Taylor Swift, she goes, I wrote 1,000 songs that you find uncool. I built a legacy that you can't undo. But when I count the scars, there's a moment of truth that there wouldn't be this if there hadn't been you. And maybe you've reframed it, and in your mind, you never beat my spirit black and blue. I don't think you've changed much, and so I changed your name and any real defining clues. And one day, your kid comes home singing a song that only us two was gonna know is about you. Because all that time, you were throwing punches, it was all for nothing. In our town, it looks so small from way up here. Screamed, thank you, Amy, to the night sky, and the stars are stunning, because I can't forget the way you made me heal. Everyone knows that my mother is a saintly woman, but she used to say she wished that you were dead. So I pushed each boulder up that hill. Your words were still just ringing in my head, ringing in my head. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Amy.
How close were they? Were they like really close? Were they like super tight? Did they go to dinners together? I don't remember them being this close. When did they have time?
No, they were never close. This has nothing
Why
about,
is she so dramatic?
This doesn't have anything to do about them being close.
When did she have time to betray her in such a way where she would hurt this way?
Are you serious? Are you not talking about the whole
The bitch thing?
the secretly her being recorded?
Yeah, I know, but I mean...
That's what she's talking about.
Yeah, but she's also giving her credit for help building everything that she has and all that. And
yeah, because that was a huge... So I told you, that was a huge deal.
I understand that, but I remember... I was alive in like a good age when that happened at the Music Video Awards when Kanye interrupted her. She was already a star.
She's not talking about that.
No, I know, but I'm saying, I understand that. But I'm saying even before she had interactions with them.
Can I say what she's talking about?
Yeah, it's years later.
But here's why. So she's talking about it because she says that moment where you know, mind you, the Kardashians back then, everybody was watching their reality show. And when Taylor being recorded without her knowledge, everyone was going through her Instagram and was calling her a snake on Twitter. And she said that when that happened to her, and I think it was Time Magazine, she said this when she won Woman of the Year, she talked about Kim Kardashian, that she moved to a different country and didn't leave the house for a year, wouldn't walk outside for a year, and was depressed.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
That's not what
But that's what she's talking about.
Yeah, I know. That wasn't the point I was trying to make. I was saying that she was already on a path of superstardom and trajectory. So I don't get giving her credit for building everything that she has, because I don't put it all on Kim's
Well,
feet.
Reputation. That's what
I understand that, but
no, she's not
I get
building
that.
her.
I understand.
She's saying what she went through. She thanks her for that because it made her come back with reputation. She's saying,
I understand. Once again, not my point. Not the point I'm trying to make. I'm just saying that she was Taylor Swift. I think she's one of these people. If it wasn't Kim Kardashian, it was going to be somebody else. Proof of that is all the songs about all the men. Point is, she was going to do this. She was on her way to this trajectory. It was happening. And she never even had to have another interaction with Kim Kardashian again because she got the juice from her husband already in that incident that I already brought up. That incident blew her up huge, massive. It made her a sympathetic character that launched. Now, maybe this other one definitely launched her to once again another stratosphere, and she took advantage of that with reputation, did things, reinvented herself and all of that. That's her capitalizing. She's got to give herself a little bit more accomplishment. But I'm just saying, I think she was inevitable. What Taylor's accomplished is inevitable. It's one of the things that I don't get about her as well in this situation is because of all the people that she could fight with. And that's why I was asking how close they were. It was important because there's like 4 women in the world of entertainment that are higher on the list than she is right now. More powerful, more rich, more famous. Maybe 3 or 4. Maybe.
And I repeat,
so
not
why?
one of them, they were not big enough to put Taylor in that mental state that she was in.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying I think it also speaks to her pettiness. And I think that if Kim wasn't as big as she is, if Kim was not Kim Kardashian, if somehow the Kardashians fell off and were under Taylor Swift, I guarantee you Taylor would not have dropped this. And the reason, because she already won. Taylor has to win in her mind. And $4.6 billion on a tour isn't enough to win. I don't know what is.
No, because Kim is a billionaire from Skims.
Exactamundo Fonzarelli. She has not beat Kim. Kim is higher on the list. This is why she has to take this shot no matter how fucking petty it is, because that's Taylor. That's how she writes her music. That's how she's made her living. That's why people listen to her. Proof by how people react and respond, and the fact that we're even talking about it right now. I mean, it's unbelievable how she's been able to cultivate this mystique of getting people to care about her interpersonal relationships. I honestly don't know of another musician who's done it to the degree of success over the long period of time that she's now done it. Think about how she's been dragged over the years about every relationship she's ever had. Everyone always makes fun of her. And then she puts them in songs. She makes full narratives about them, like Shake It Off. It's kind of incredible. You don't see that. Adele writes about her life, sure. Couple albums. Like, who's had the longevity of, like, this is what Taylor does. So it doesn't really shock me that she's doing it once again. It just kind of shocks me she's being so transparent that she's so petty. Mm-hmm. And maybe that's why this is turning you off a little bit, because we went and saw, you and I together saw that concert like 4 times. Yeah. We have merch. We had a blast, dancing at times type blast. It was so much fun. So to hear you know, who's thinking of going to friggin' England at one time to see her perform, it's a lot to hear you
only
start saying that you're turning.
I don't want to get behind bullying a kid, because now this kid, regardless if she's Kim's kid, regardless if you've seen her in clips, you know, being stuck up, whatever, snob, the reality is that still this child will forever have to deal with, including now. You don't think she's going to hear in class, did you know Taylor wrote about you?
Yeah.
Did you know what I mean? Like,
she's
why
already got
does
her own
this
problems.
child have to deal with that? So I don't know. Like, really, was a child putting a kid into the mix? So was that really?
How
like,
bad do you feel for her? Like, for real? Like, let's think
kid?
about, for a moment. Let's think about.
I feel bad. I don't care if she has money or not.
No, but think about the full position she's in. Her mom has had her past that she's had. I mean, like, let's be honest. Ray J's out there forever. There ain't no escaping that. Her dad, freaking. I mean, I get that his wife's into it, but I mean, look at the way he parades that woman around. Mm-hmm. He's had mental break after mental break publicly. Everybody in the world questions his sanity. Mm-hmm. And she has at times almost openly told her mom that she would rather be there with him. Like, think about all the shit that she has to deal with, and because of all these positions. Now, Taylor Swift knows this, and she added to it. So do I think it's the worst shot? No, it's not Machine Gun Kelly at Eminem. It's not Ja Rule at Eminem, but it's enough because of the situation.
I think when you have a kid, and then on top of that, you're going to have adults, people in the concert singing about this kid, singing the lyrics, singing. This is going to be for, like, you're talking about someone who many believe have the power to overturn the election, and she decided to put a kid in her song for a jab. So to me, I really can't support this album. I can't do it because I don't want to get behind that. So
I question the intelligence of the move. You know, I always like to think tactically.
Well, yeah, because someone's singing in their car. She's always going to have to be reminded that this song was about her kid. But forget about Kim for a second. Talk about the kid. I don't really, Kim can deal. But the kid, that's what I'm concerned with here. Like, why would you why would you take such a low blow? You're Taylor Swift. You can write amazing lyrics, and that was your best shot. So I don't know. It just seems wrong.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those where you're gonna have to think about it for a little while. She's put herself in a spot that I think was really unnecessary. $5 from Nietzsche. Dave and Blossom talk about reality shows next. Maybe Scandival. Funnily, you say that. Funnily, you should say that for a couple of reasons. I actually do watch that wondrous show known as Vanderpump Rules. I have been to BravoCon with this woman last year. By the way, BravoCon, not this year. No 2024 BravoCon for those interested.
In Las Vegas.
But next year, 2025, it's returning to Vegas, baby. We'll be there. Promise you that.
Yes, we are saving now for it. It's going to be great. I'm so excited. I love Vegas. I probably won't go into the helicopter again, to be honest.
No,
but,
we don't need it that one.
But
we'll find something else.
Yeah, it was fun.
We'll go to the Grand Canyon or something. We'll do other things. We'll give ourselves a couple extra days outside of BravoCon as well, because I think we can definitely do more in the town, tear up Vegas a little bit. But BravoCon itself, I'm so excited because they're so excited because they did such a good job with this last one that they're not going to throw just another one together the next year.
And not to bring up the whole Wendy's and Chili's fiasco, but it was funny because just before that incident happened, we were at a Wendy's sponsorship.
Yeah.
And we had wine from Wendy's. Oh, not wine, but a cocktail from Wendy's.
Pomona.
And these models came around and like these Wendy's, like it was great.
It was so cool. There were so many good fan experiences. You guys saw my video. I put out many videos while I was there. We just had such a fun time. I'm excited for that experience again.
And by the way, you can have Wendy's Chili's in the freezer for at least a good 6 months. But anyways.
Now, there's something I've been wanting to ask you about that because we may have had a miscommunication. I'm not sure. Now, when we bought the sweatshirts at the Sandoval booth, I asked you, is that Tom Sandoval? Was that Tom Sandoval that we bought those shirts from?
Fuck no.
That was not him.
No.
Okay. It kind of looked like him.
No.
I didn't know what he looked like.
No.
So there was like a velvet rope setup. And they only set up the velvet ropes when they actually had the brand heads there. So I thought it was Sandoval. And because he was going right through Scandival at that moment, like he was literally doing things on stage about it earlier that day, I thought maybe no one was interested. I really thought that was possible. Now you didn't hear this because you were a couple feet away, but I even shook his hand and said, "It's a pleasure to meet you, Tom." Yeah, I did. You didn't know this, did you? Yeah, he kind of looked at me like I was an asshole. I asked you if that was Tom, and you did tell me yes. I was like, "Now that's Tom Sandoval, right?" And he said, "Yes."
No, I thought you were talking about the sweatshirts.
Yeah, Tom.
No.
Yeah. I look like a total douche nozzle.
No.
Yeah, I look like an asshole.
No.
It was great. But so I probably won't be talking too much about it, but I know you will be talking about Vanderpump Rules.
So I'm actually working on an 11 season. So, okay, I haven't posted on my channel in 3 months because I've been working on a 11 season, almost 200 episode of Vanderpump Rules. It is time consuming, but I'm hoping, as you say, the juice is worth the squeeze. So I'm hoping the video will do well, but it's very time consuming, and that's where I've been putting most of my efforts. However, real quick, okay, so I haven't posted in 3 months, right? I posted up a video, 8 days ago? A week ago? And it was just about Alexandra Rodriguez. We talked about her on one of our episodes.
Yeah, the last one we did, we talked about Alexandra.
I managed to piss off the fuck out of some of these
You
channels.
have a gift, man.
I think I do because I haven't posted in 3 months. In the first video that I posted, I stayed out of my niche. Like I didn't do no commentary I did commentary, but it wasn't like in this world. It wasn't in the reality TV world. It was just in like a lifestyle YouTuber vlogger world. And I still managed to piss off those people too. Yeah. And pissed off them enough to where they were like trying to get my channel taken down.
Or at least intimating, openly stating they wish that it'll get taken down.
So let me rephrase that.
There's a lot to this story.
There's actually a lot to it.
It's pretty crazy. It's amazing how much hate this woman has elicited. And before anyone goes, well, that's Blossom for you, let me fucking say this. She literally put them at, she was making a point about people coming for Alexandra, right? And at the end of that point, she puts in, and the reaction channels are coming too. And then she puts about a minute of stock footage, some random clips of them making fun of her.
Yeah, just like random
It's
them
literally
calling her
a minute.
I'm
Fat and
yeah,
stuff like that.
Things like that.
Just accentuating the point that the reaction channels are out for, which they are. There are channels that are just designed on single topics, which you guys know in this community, in this world, this has always been one of those topics where they're fuck-withable, because my God, how lame. Single topic fucking channels. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ, calm the fuck down. And it's just about hate. It's just about fucking anger. It's crazy. It's crazy. But regardless. So she pisses these people off so much, they start dropping videos on her. And I mean, like, this is some of the most unhinged shit.
Yeah, I was like,
it's awesome. It's awesome.
Yo, I pissed off. So this lady was in my video for 20 seconds. And this was just, mind you, this was no commentary. This was just me saying, and other you know how when you say, okay, so and all the other reaction channels are making fun of her too. And then I do like little clips of what they say. So I did little clips of this one lady, 20 seconds, warranted a 2-hour reaction.
Can I give him a little snippet?
Sure.
Don't you ever use my likeness and think that you can paint a narrative that's false against what I'm saying. As a black woman, I think you should know better than to make these accusations. Now, that was basically it, but about 15 times louder and a million times more annoying. And 2 hours of it.
Yeah. And then the other one,
awesome.
She was fair.
The Aussie?
Yeah, the Australian lady, she was fair. But, you know, either way, so that made me pause on my Vanderpump Rules for a second. I was working really hard on it. And I've now never worked guys, I haven't done a deep dive since I started my channel, my own channel, and we doing a deep dive. And because that here's the thing. And the amount of people that I pissed off, no one has ever tried to be like, or vice versa, me too. I've never been like, oh, I'm going to take down your channel, or like, what? And then this lady's like, oh, if you're going to react to me, you need to react to my 2-hour video, my whole video. Like, what?
Now, with all that being said,
what
she said in her rant is certainly criticizable.
Sure.
You could make criticism.
Yeah, like hate me. It's
absolutely.
Fine. Totally hate me.
But the lengths to, like, I've seen people get mad at you, but usually it's for a reason. You said something specific. Now, granted, some of them are trying to make a specific point that they don't like that you're making any sort of defense over it, without giving the whole topic and getting to everything about it. But then they make it about everything else but that. Like, that becomes the afterthought in everything, including their own victimization of stuff. It's just, it's Spurglicious, guys. So when this drops, I hope that you guys end up finding this, because it's
never
it's a beautiful disaster.
So I've never been so invested. So passionate and a deep dive in my whole freaking life since I started my fucking channel. When I tell you, we sleep into these videos. We driving from hour here to hour there to work in these videos. We are doing research like crazy in these videos because, yeah, it's going to be a really nice deep dive on Alexandra Rodriguez, explaining everything. Because the first video was a rant, and they're like, she didn't do that. Like, it's a rant. It's asterisk. And then they challenge her, like,
she didn't do any research. But, you know, every criticism that we always hear all the time. You didn't do any research. You just do this for views. Don't use my likeness. Blah, 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 blah. All that fucking
This was
bullshit.
an opinion. I'm allowed to have an opinion.
Absolutely.
So.
But opinions are criticizable.
For sure. They could say whatever they want. I don't care.
Yeah.
But
you don't care when people tell you that you're wrong or think that you're wrong.
Tell me I'm wrong. But, like, don't try in any capacity to try to send people, encourage people to
that was lame.
Take down my channel.
And it's not even that she was being like you're being sensitive or anything here, because she literally said, I hope your channel gets taken down.
She says, I wish and I hope your channel gets taken down. It's amazing.
It's like Drew McIntyre praying for CM Punk's shit to get torn.
Or they're like flagging stuff. But anyways.
Yeah. So Welcome to the hate pool. Woo! Did you miss it? Have you missed being hated?
That's going to be my next video. So I'm not going to post anything until that video comes out on my channel. So I don't know when, because I'm still doing so. It's like so much, but hopefully very soon. Yeah.
So this woman gets into Taylor Swift. Do you want to listen to her, or do
Yeah, we
you
can
move on to
move
the
on.
next one? Okay. All right. So this is. Do you have another topic, or do we want to watch this random video and react?
Let's see. Oh yeah, let's watch that random video and react.
All right. So we got a video for you guys. We're going to do a couple things. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, hopes, dreams, quips, quotes, likes, loves, anything else, make sure you throw it in the chat. We'll get to it. We'll talk about it. And if you donate to the channel, we'll certainly make that a priority.
And thank you for the donation.
Yes, thank you very much for the $5 Canadian, which is about, what, $1.32 American? Get on our currency level there, scrubs. We don't want your loony. No, I'm just kidding. I like your loony. I'm all about Viva la Canada. I'm at long-time war with Canada.
Mm-hmm.
They wronged me when I went to Vancouver once when I was a kid.
Okay.
It's a long story, but they know what they did.
What did they do? Okay, I actually don't care. Let's watch.
Look how I almost sucked you in.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah, show us why do you hate Canada randomly out of nowhere?
Can't quit. Can't quit.
Oh,
You can't quit. You can't quit. Even if you're depressed right now, you can't quit. Even if you're going through addiction, you can't quit. Even if you're at a point in your life where you don't know what to do right now, you still can't quit.
Yeah.
No matter what they got to say about you, you can't quit. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You can't quit. And that's true.
And that's the truth. I tweeted this out earlier today, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did. I saw that because it's not every day you see a guy pouring cornflakes and milk all over his body. I mean, that's something we don't see every day.
Yeah, I don't. So, I think he just did that for the video, right? He's not actually mentally ill.
I don't know. I think it's a toss-up. It's 2024. That could be mental illness. That could be trolling for views. And it could also be fentanyl.
It seemed like trolling, but then that's such a huge risk for getting arrested.
I don't know. What did Shia LaBeouf, what was he on when he did all of his, just do it, all that type of stuff. He was going to like all kinds of weird art installations and shit at that time. He was doing weird stuff. And he was on drugs.
Yeah, but is this guy a celebrity? Does he have
No, but he
celebrity
definitely
privilege?
could be on drugs.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
Because it looked like he was ruining up stuff, like Walmart stuff that maybe he paid for it already, right?
Well, I mean, if he was a gentleman, he paid for it. Yeah, I maybe even waited in line for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have. And then he fucked up their floors. Clean it up. Clean up on aisle me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not good. Not good. I love this lady.
Okay, so Nara Smith, do you guys know who she is?
You guys need to know who Nara Smith is.
Yeah, so she's on TikTok.
She's a model.
And she makes everything from scratch. And people come for her because she'll be like, I woke up today and my kids asked for PB&J, so I decided to make them. I asked my kids what they wanted for lunch, and they said they wanted oh my gosh, I'm gonna do this right. I asked my kid what they wanted for lunch, and they said they wanted a PB&J, so I woke up and made just that. And she makes it with
Perfect, flawless.
Yeah, with the bread from scratch, peanut butter. She
makes
the jam.
everything.
I'm like, what? So,
and she's this gorgeous model who's married to a gorgeous model. They're like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And they got all these kids and they make everything from scratch because she's got like all these allergies and glutens and all kinds of stuff. She's all types of deficient. So she has to do all this stuff. But I love the hustle. And she's made a hell of a career for herself off this stuff. You know, I'm pretty sure she was already pretty popular. But the memes are out there, and let's get a little bit
this man, I love he's hilarious.
Okay, this is a chef named Nora, 2.1 million followers, so she obviously know what she's doing, right? She starts the video by saying she asked her kids what they wanted for lunch, and the kids was like, a grilled cheese. One of my favorites. I second this, kids. Go ahead. Had no idea she's making everything from scratch. Okay, the bread, the cheese. She said her kids love pesto. She made some homemade. That's the mozzarella right there. That was just the mozzarella. She let the stuff sit. I was just like, who got the time? Who got the time to do that for some kids just for lunch? Not for this is just lunch. And she said, she asked them what they want for lunch. She had to ask them right after breakfast. Like right after breakfast, she had to ask them, all right, what y'all want for lunch? Because to make all of this, she made her own butter. That butter right there, she made that herself. She made everything. I don't know if I'm jealous, upset,
look at that
impressed.
bread.
I don't know. It's so many feelings. I could never. My mom, Emma Jean would. First of all, Emma Jean would ask me what I want for lunch. And she's like, that sounds good. Go make us some. So the fact is, like,
He just
Laura
ran.
did bravo, ma'am.
It's one of the best grilled cheeses I've ever seen in my life, too. That was ridiculous. But that's her. And it doesn't matter what it is. It's so funny. And then, like, when she makes cereal, it drives me crazy because she puts like 4 pieces of cereal in each bowl.
That's not true. That's
It's like
not true.
4 pieces of cereal. It's
but it's for
ridiculous.
little kids. It's for little kids, and they're like big. One of them was big cookies. To be honest, they were like she was making them like a chocolate chip cookie cereal type of thing. So it was a lot, I thought, for her kids.
Gotta make more if you're gonna go through all that effort. But here's what I like about her. No one can say that she's just milking content or doing low effort shit. Nobody's putting in the time and effort that she is in her videos. Each one of her videos got to take like 10 hours.
Yeah.
It's crazy when editing, cooking, cleaning, everything is taken in consideration. What are you doing?
Oh, you're like rolling over.
Ollie's having a spaz attack over there.
Oh.
What you doing, Ollie? Ollie. Ollie. Fuck you. But yes, that's Nora. She's fantastic. Okay. So we got another main topic there.
Okay, so the conjoined twins.
Yes.
So there's questions that maybe we don't necessarily have the right to ask. But
Oh no, I think we have the right to ask.
it just, how does this work out? Because the sister that's on the side, the sister.
Which one is he married to? The one
that's
smiling more?
The one that's grabbing his.
We'll call her righty.
Stop. No, I don't want to do that.
Why? It's accurate.
It's not, but it's not nice. It's not nice. So let's not.
Well, what do you want to call it?
Just
her.
the person that is grabbing his suit. Stop! Because I can see the jokes in your freaking face.
Oh, there's so many.
Stop it.
I can't stop writing them.
Be an adult.
No!
Be an adult.
I am an
Have
adult.
this
I'm an adult
conversation.
comedian.
Be an adult.
I can't help it. You think I like that these jokes go into my head? You think I enjoy this? This is
We're about to
torment.
have some adult conversations here
I
that I
don't know
have
if I
questions
am.
for.
I'm going to try.
Okay, let's watch the TikTok first and then we'll get
That's
into
not
it.
going to help this situation at all. It's going to make it worse because now they're going to start moving. It's going to make it worse when I see them moving.
Okay, let's watch.
He's a big guy, by the way. I'm just saying, his choices might be limited.
By now, I'm pretty sure everybody knows these conjoined twins. Okay, so Abby on the left married her husband, Josh Bowling.
Wait a minute. It's not the one on the right.
Oh, is it?
This is why we got to call him lefty and righty. This would not have happened if you were thinking about their names. This is ridiculous. She's the other one. So now I have more questions. Why is this woman that got her arm around not her husband? If I was the
For the
one on the left, I'd be
photo.
like, get your hand off my motherfucking husband.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions.
I got a lot of questions.
I have a lot of questions.
I think she wants to grab her by the hair. That doesn't make sense. I think this lady's got this wrong. The other one definitely the woman on the right definitely looks like she's the one who's married in this photo. The other one's like, yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
Now you're a twin.
Yes.
Could you imagine if your twin was on you? I mean, technically at one point she was in the womb. Then you guys split, right?
Yeah. No.
Where would you want her if she was attached to you?
My back.
That's a good place. Yeah. That's a good place. Back because you can just turn around. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can be a whole different person. Go to sleep. Mm-hmm. I like that. All right, let's watch this.
Here, right? And Brittany is the one in the middle. They are conjoined twins. They're connected from the waist down. They share the same organs. However, they can eat separately, right? Separately. And the sisters are 5th grade teachers in Minnesota, their hometown. But because they share the same organs, if one gets pregnant, then the other gets pregnant, which brings up, the whole situation brings up a lot of questions. I don't think it's disrespectful. People have questions. And so like me, when I first read the story, I was like, okay, is he married to both of them? But he's not. He's married to the one in the middle here, which is Abby, and not Brittany, the one that's over on the right. Which makes me wonder, if Brittany wants to get into a relationship.
She's confusing screen left and right, and then she's putting the one in the middle. She's fucking this up. I'm just saying, she's fucking this up here, and she's confusing me.
Well, they're twins. It doesn't really matter who he...
Oh, it matters which one she's married to, which one he's married to. That matters.
But in conversation, what we're talking...
They have an identity. Individualized.
I know they have an identity.
Do not trivialize
what
them.
I'm saying is... The questions that I have is going to be irrelevant to who he actually... That's what I'm saying.
What order they're in is the least of our problems here.
Like, the questions I have is going to be irrelevant to this, and that's what I'm saying. So I'm not trying to disrespect these twins, but I'm just... They're like...
Listen, here's one thing I know about these women. They're probably the toughest individuals on the planet. Mm-hmm. I'm being dead serious here. I have family members, not that I talk to my family anymore, but I have family members who have like deformities and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. You're a walking freak show. And I say that with love and compassion. Unfortunately, they understand that they know that there is nothing they can do to stop people from looking at them everywhere they have gone for every moment of their... It's like Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
Everybody else who's ever been famous, we could say Muhammad Ali, anyone who's ever been famous in this world, no one has ever been more famous than Andre the Giant. Because anyone else on that list, they can put on a coat, they can put on something, they can do something to make them not look like themselves. Andre never could, and neither can these two. Mm-hmm. And that's the difference. That's a big defining difference. Pretty crazy. But I'm happy that this can happen. Like, I'm glad that love can find a way. I'm a romantic. What can I say? I love love. You're not enthused here.
Because it's kind of... Yeah, he married one person, but why can't he just... I would understand more if he was like, I'm in love with both of them. But for him to be like, oh, I'm only in love with one person, to me makes the situation even more weird.
You don't think it's mutual? Maybe she don't like him too. Maybe she don't like him.
She doesn't like him?
Maybe. I mean, just because he likes her, maybe he did. Maybe he wanted to have a menage a three-way there or something. Maybe he wanted to be married to both. She's like, I don't feel you, dog. I'm waiting for my knight in shining armor. Now, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for her to meet somebody, especially because she's the one in the middle.
And then... How is that? It's not going to work.
Well, people probably would have said the same thing about this. How does this work? These seems like ladies who just are going to figure it out. They want to make it work. They'll figure it out. Maybe you can build a house. I can't.
Because it's not on. I mean, I don't want to sound rude, but if I don't know.
It starts with a duplex. An open floored duplex. And then you got Brad on the left, Michael on the right. You keep them oriented to I don't know. The
thing is these two are both living life. So that's great.
They're teachers.
Mm-hmm. They're both living life. And the mom had a choice to end one's life, at birth, and decided for both of them to live life.
It's the right move.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're as old as they are, they've lived a long life. It's crazy too. Because they got, of all the ways that could happen, it's not the worst. they're functioning.
It's just weird because if he truly only is with one person, then the other person has to participate in sex, even if they don't
It's her body
want
too.
to.
I gotta feel that's the discussion that's already been had, though. Like, none.
Well, no shit. I want to know what they said in the discussion. You know what I mean?
Man, you want to get up in personal shit.
I'm like, so, because, I mean.
How would you even ask that question? Like, if you got a chance to to interview them, how would you look this woman in the face and be like, how does it feel when he's entering her, technically you? How do you, like, how do you articulate this?
To get, how is life in bed? I would ask them, like how's
Whoopi?
I don't know.
It's like,
But
because
I'm so
the fact
curious.
is, when one
It's-
gets pregnant, they're
The other
both
one.
pregnant.
Yeah, it's so, and then it's like you guys are both the mother, you know?
Technically.
That's
Why I mean, there's got to be stuff on record with him saying there has to be some sort of agreement that's out there. It has to be. And this lady can't even get together which one's which, so I can't give her too much leeway here. So I don't know. But it's a tough one. I mean, it reminds me of other type of stories like this, like the guy recently who was accused of all kinds of stuff because he was with a woman who looked like a girl. And they made a reality show.
But here's the thing, though. That one kind of freaked me out because
it looks weird.
That one's different because
She's an adult.
even if she's an adult, because that means you're attracted to children.
No, it means he's attracted to her. Unfortunately, I have to defend him a little.
The physical feature of a child you're attracted to.
Yes, but I mean, okay, there are women who look like, I'm not even trying to be mean here, okay? There are women who look like Callista Flockhart, who's a beautiful woman.
Who's that?
I believe she's like, isn't she married to Han Solo? I believe. Friggin'
I don't know these people.
Indiana Jones. Fucking. Anyways, Callista Flockhart has the body of a 13-year-old boy, is my point that I'm trying to make here. There are women who have boyish looks. There are women who are not even, I'm talking women who are heterosexual. I'm saying there are women out there who have in the itty bitty titty committee. They have small bodies. They look like boy bodies. There are women with that type of body, and they are with big strapping men and all type of stuff like that. I'm saying those exist. Now, it's not far off for me. This is a smaller package because at the end of the day, we have to remember we live in a world where you're supposed to be attracted and caring about who the person is and who they feel they are and all this blah, 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 blah. So because of all of that, unless he's got some pedo shit on his record, unless he's got some stuff, a smoking gun, I can't say because he's with her that he is attracted to children. Because unfortunately, the only thing we can infer is that he's attracted to her. Now, what she looks like, at the end of it, it's irrelevant. Because he may not even see, he just might love her. So that's all I'm saying. Unless there's something else that we can point to, I got to give my man a little credit there. Just a tiny bit.
No.
Well, then this guy likes he's into the freaky deaky shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're a judgy. You're judging these men's. What? Like, this guy doesn't have a lot. He's not even that ugly. I was going to make fun of him, but he's not even that ugly. I was going to be like, does this man look like he has a lot of choices out there? But he ain't that ugly. He's actually not that. Yeah. He could be with regular women if he wanted to be.
Exactly.
But he doesn't want to be.
Exactly.
But that doesn't mean that he's weird or different. Could be, though. Doesn't mean he's not.
All I'm saying, they just should have said they were a throuple. That's it.
You just wish they would have said they were a throuple?
Yeah.
That made life easier for you?
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Harrison Ford. Thank you. Yeah, Harrison Ford. I think Callista Flockhart is with Harrison Ford. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you have anything else on them?
No. Mm-mm.
I'll be following up. I'm looking forward to them getting pregnant.
It's just weird. I don't know.
Can they even conceive?
It's just like, because one's participating without participating. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah. But again, I'm sure they're agreeing. And I'm sure they're both going to be a mother. Well, not that they have a choice.
Yeah, exactly. What?
I gotta look. Listen, if I'm attached to another human body, especially if I'm not the primary head on the body, I'm just kind of happy I'm alive. I'm just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I get to experience sex. Fuck it. You know, because a lot of people wouldn't guess that she would.
Because the reality is that, I mean, these are the things I'm thinking about when he is having sexual intercourse with one person, the other person is still going to feel the same exact thing.
Yeah.
So they're both going to be having sex with him.
Yes.
So
can she go to sleep? Maybe that's what they do. They drug her up.
But then what one person feels, Dave, the other person does. But you can't drug up one of them without the other.
Wait, but she can go to sleep. Wait, now we got to start figuring this out. Because can she go to sleep independently?
And then they're really going to do that every time?
Well, I mean, I know that I would.
Let's just say.
If I could chloroform her.
Stop.
Smell this, sis. Oh, God.
Well, they have two different heads. But,
yeah, chloroform.
But here's the thing, though. The respiratory system, isn't that the same?
It's still in her lungs.
They're conjoined at the hip.
But, maybe they have two sets of lungs.
So it depends. That's what I'm trying to say. If they have the same respiratory system, then no. The other person's going to get fucking passed out.
There's got to be a way to tranquilize just the head. Or do I watch too much Fallout? This is fucked up.
No, but that's not... Like, these are the things that's inappropriate to ask them.
No.
But, like, I'm genuinely... I go to sleep and I think about this. I'm like, well, they're both having sex.
Well, they're definitely both having sex.
But, so they both will have an orgasm.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? So, they're both there's no way...
They share a vagina.
Yeah. So...
But again, they're agreeing to it, so it's all good.
Which was why I'm like, throuple.
But they're saying not throuple.
Yeah. That's what I'm confused with. But that's, yeah.
Hopefully we'll find out, you know.
Or are they saying that because they're 5th grade teachers?
It's going to be...
Is there drama?
Yeah, it sounds like there's drama.
Holy shit, hold on. There's drama. I care about drama. Hold on.
She's about to go to the door and listen. I'm pretty sure they're already gone.
No. She said something about taking my shit.
Wow, you heard that?
Yeah.
You got good ears. We can hear everything.
Hold on.
On the other side, but they can also hear everything on the side. Trippy Savage, down to brass tacks. When she's... There's a lady present. Trippy Savage. There's a lady present.
Okay, I don't hear them anymore, but... I'm nosy.
Yeah, you are.
Because they stole our shit. So I want to know their business. Nah, there's too many doors slamming. Hold on.
This woman can't stop. She's actually going to go to the door. And this is not convenient to get up. Oh, I heard some crack-a-lack right there. Crack. Heard that shit. Hopefully you guys are having a good night tonight. Make sure you tweet out, stream, host it up, hit that like button, let people know it's Reconcilable Difference time. Thank you, everybody. Oh, wow. $5 Canadians, $3.84. I wasn't that far off. You know, everyone wanted the same thing. Oh, yes. No. Teamwork makes the dream work.
You're so cute.
Because he is a cuteness right there. All right, so...
Okay, sorry. Sorry.
No, you're...
That big door slam, though.
Oh, I know. It's terrifying. All right, so we got... this is a Starbucks story?
Yeah, do you want to maybe, like, see if they want milk later or something?
Ooh.
Them next door.
What do you mean, see if they want milk? You want me to walk over there and say, hey, you guys need milk?
Oh,
the
wait.
fuck are you talking
no,
about?
you could say we're throwing away pillows and stuff and see if they wanted it. Or something. We're throwing away something.
You want me to reestablish friendship?
Well, the thieves know.
That's what you just told me to do.
But I'm so nosy right now.
You need to watch some Housewives or something. Like, get your fucking drama fix. Like, what is wrong with you? Fight with someone on the internet or something. Don't you have enough fucking drama? Wait a minute. You got a lot of drama.
Okay, but this is real life. The internet is whatever. This is real life.
This woman. Becky. Oh, Becky's new champ? Oh, shit. Okay. Damn it. Becky Lynch is the new women's champion on Monday Night Raw.
Cool.
Yeah, she cares. All right. Let's see. Let's get to important ones. How long is that? I gotta go
Oh, let's do this
one.
lady.
Long ones.
No, let's do this lady.
All right. So we got a 70-year-old woman who's under a UPS truck and calls police to protest the way because she's pissed off that the way this package was delivered.
Yeah.
This is her response.
Yes, he is, and I will not let
I'm
him
trying
leave.
to leave, and she's under my truck.
I'm laying under his truck, and I will not let him leave. 30.
Man, that's not safe.
Dispatch is
Somebody
even
can hit
annoyed.
You need to get out under there.
I'm in front of the gate.
Supervisor, I won't leave, but get out of there. You're gonna get hurt.
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow. There's other cars
You
moving,
have
too.
to get out of them.
Underneath his UPS truck because he will not put it on a cart or even let me help him put it on a cart. He wants to leave it on the street in front of my gate when that is not. And I said, give me my stuff, and he's not. He says, I have to
Are you
arrange a
oh
different
my
way
God.
This is
to have
great.
it delivered. And Amazon said it would be delivered to my door. So I'm not going to let him leave until he gets
Do you ever think sometimes that maybe it wouldn't be so bad if a nuclear bomb dropped?
Here's the
Like,
thing.
this is fucking crazy.
So you're doing all this when you could have just gotten your package that he placed out on the street. A better way to do this is that if he's Amazon, just take a photo where he left the package, then make a complaint, and they're going to know who did it.
It's even stupider than that. She's literally saying that all she wants, she wants to help him with the package. Well, okay, help him after he puts it on the sidewalk. Figure it out after that. What's the
Because he
problem?
didn't do what she demanded, that he do.
Yep.
You didn't listen to me? Okay, now I'm about to be under your truck and make your day.
Make everybody's day so much more difficult. Think about how many people this probably affects. It
Even
affects
dispatch sounds so
dispatch.
annoyed.
affects whoever has to come out and deal with this. It's gonna be a couple of cops at the very least, and they like to send fire department for no damn reason.
Right.
So it's crazy. She's just wasting all this time
Yep.
because she's entitled.
Karen.
So I'm laying under his truck. So
Ma'am,
you can
get
send
out
police.
of there. I'm not gonna leave. That's for your own safety. You're gonna get hurt.
I'm not going to get hurt laying here, honey. I'm 70 years old.
A car can
Well, yeah.
pass by and hit you.
Th- Nope, no weapons. Just a 70-year-old body, honey.
She's climbing on the truck.
Maybe she's
You
mentally
have to
ill.
leave.
Laying on the street
Right.
underneath it.
Weren't you on the truck?
I put my foot on it so I could talk to you in your window.
No, you were climbing on it.
I was trying. It's brown. It's a UPS truck.
She's calling the police on herself.
She is.
Yeah.
Just
Oh my
climb out,
God.
ma'am. I'm not gonna leave.
Well, you better not, because the cops are on their way.
The cops not gonna say nothing.
All you had to do was do the right thing, sir.
All you had to do. I hate people like that. All you had to do.
She
All you had to do was not smoke anything at
She
the
needs help.
Woodstock.
needs help, and they most likely arrested her. Maybe not, because what did she really do?
Yeah, she laid down in the street.
Maybe if she was still laying down in the street when the cops came, then maybe. But
Maybe. But probably not. Man, these are good. I'm sorry. I'm tearing this shit up.
oh, I'm glad you love them.
Love 'em.
Sweet.
It was a good little snack.
Yeah.
Healthy-ish. I love blueberries. Trippy Savage, there are sadly more people like this than not at this point. I'm pretty sure the average IQ score is super low these days. I think it's more because people have phones and social media and so many things that they did. And she didn't even have that. She just called the regular old phone service. So crazy. All you had to do was my version of the right thing.
No, guys, these are good. If you have dark chocolate, melt it, blueberries.
Make sure you use the microwave because the radiation definitely helps. Definitely
However
brings
you
out.
melt your chocolate, if you put it in the freezer.
Or if you use,
Nice
a
snack.
proper tool that, does it perfectly. No radiation. That's important.
Because you care so much about radiation.
I do. On my blueberries.
It was weird. You cared about radiation.
I just used it as I wasn't even making it as my main point. I was just like,
You totally were.
No, I was I had another thing behind it. I was throwing just whatever because it was a stupid thing. I was like, well, because I just wanted you to use the easier device. I was like, I can use this. It's perfect.
I was like, I can put it in the microwave.
I was so happy to use it because I don't get to use that thing. It's a great little pot. It's great for boiling eggs too, especially for only a couple eggs. It's great for that. But alas, she microwaved it. Took out some of the special in the chocolate.
The things we argue over.
I know. That must mean we really don't have a lot of serious problems. If I'm being honest, if that's what we argue about, like think about that for a second. We do argue. And we gotta get on each other's nerves, especially lately. We get on each other's nerves pretty good. But really think about what we argue. Shit like that.
Literally, this is what we argue over.
Literally, stuff like this. Like, if I move this too much, this will irritate her and I will hear about it later. But that's the stuff that, like, we don't have serious fucking problems. We don't, like, get mad at each other over, like...
Cat hair on the stove.
That's like, to me, in my head, I'm like, wipe it. And now she wants to stab me in the eye with a spork.
It already flew in the potatoes.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This house is small and there's hair everywhere. I can't really help that.
Yeah.
You met me with
okay,
a
well,
cat.
actually, let's not get over dramatic here. You make it sound like this place is dirty. No, we have
there's just
we
hair.
have air purifiers. The house is vacuumed like
Every day.
Every day.
We clean it. And this house is well taken care of.
No, it's clean. But when you say that, it makes it sound like we live in like a pig pen.
Well, no,
there's hair everywhere.
that's why I said
I'd never
small.
go over anyone's house if they said that.
I'm sorry. You're correct. That maybe if I misrepresented, I apologize. But that's why I said small. It was more about the smallness of
like
it.
I said, I'd never go over anyone's house if they represented it like there's hair everywhere and it's small. I'd be like, okay, I'll see you at the restaurant. I'm just saying. There's some homes I will never go over.
Oh, I think there's a lot of homes you would never go over. If you could see into each home, you would be like, nope, 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 maybe, nope. My home be small with the cat hair, says Nietzsche. Sorry, not sorry. Classic Ollie, says Trippy. Yep, indeed. All right, which one is this? Man, these are all long. Why are they all long stories?
They're not that long.
2-3 minutes.
Your attention span is ridiculous.
You gotta snap these out, man. We've already been live for fucking ever.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Snap 'em
I'm
out.
sorry.
Yeah, sorry for what? Yeah, we've been live for an hour and 40 minutes.
Oh, it doesn't feel like it.
I know, because time fucking flies when you're having Dave. What can I say? That's okay. You don't want anyone showing up anyway. Have guests all the time. Oh yes, we have guests constantly.
I know. Here's the thing. We really don't. And I love it that way, but it's like you want to make your home a place for potential. Like I want to be able to.
You want people to want to come over.
Yeah. Like, but I don't actually want people to come over. But you want, to feel like when you go to bed at night that the place is clean enough. There's 2 air purifiers, really good ones, Sharks. And, so it's really not filled with hair. It's great.
And even before I met her, I in my old apartment, I had a gigantic like $3,000 HEPA filter. The thing was massive, but it was too big to bring over here, and I'd use it nonstop and never change it because it was that good. Like, you never had to change the filter. It was one of those sand. Oh, thing was ridiculous, but getting it over here was a nightmare, and I decided to just chuck it. It weighed about 120 pounds, but it had wheels on it. It was a bitch, and I had to get it off of a 3rd floor to this 4th floor. Oh.
However, some air purifiers are BS because in bio I had an experiment where I used so the whole experiment was to kind of test surfaces or test the air to see how much bacteria is in the air. So in Ollie's little poop area, what I did was I put the air purifier in there for 15 minutes, and then it said 100, right? Then I collected an air sample, and then I shut it. And over the course of 7 days, there was so much bacteria in that air.
As a scientist, I have to question the legitimacy of the test.
Legitimacy of the what?
I have to question the legitimacy of your test.
Of the test. Anyways, in bio, it was confirmed there was what is it called? Euglena? It's a type of bacteria. One of the bacterias that was in there was actually pretty cool. But
it is pretty cool when you grow bacteria.
Yeah, it was actually very, very cool. But
I used to enjoy doing that as a kid.
I was like, well, if this fucking air purifier says that it's 100% good air quality and it still has bacteria.
Well, I'm just saying I didn't see a control. And it was placed under a light that had heat coming off of it, and I feel that it destroyed the sample. So I'd like to run that back. I'd like to run it back. And mainly because I want to defend the air purifiers. I think they do something. I do. I don't know if they do a lot of something.
Well, they definitely do something because when I light a candle, I can never really smell it because the air purifiers are still on.
Yeah, and you know what? These are actually kind of old filters in them too, so that must mean something. Because I had that thing kicking the other day and you can't smell the candle. Mm-hmm. That's saying something. I mean, it's got to be working well.
Yeah.
And we got 2 of the bastards.
Well, I don't know what happened in my experiment, but there was bacteria found there.
It's very possible that there was just bacteria. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know. I was not a part of it. I did not get to use my scientific method on it. Mm-hmm. It's unfortunate that I was not allowed to be a part of that scientific experiment. I'm Mr. Wizard.
Well, speaking of experiment, I think Target is doing one on its
Target is experiment. Good segue. Target is experimenting with a new policy, and this guy's going to tell you about it.
Has anyone else noticed the absolute dumpster fire that Target is slowly becoming? So someone posted this picture to Twitter saying that this was their local Target and that they only had 1 cashier.
That's our Target.
And like me, you might be wondering, why don't they just use the self-checkout? Honestly, I prefer to use the self-checkout. Well, I did some digging, and it turns out that Target is now implementing times where they don't allow self-checkout to be turned on and instead force customers to go to checkout aisles with a cashier at it. This person on Reddit said that before they used to be able to do self-checkout from 8 to 10, but now corporate has told them that they're only allowed to turn it on from 10 to 6:30. The reason for the new change? Well, apparently corporate thinks that guests prefer real checkouts. Now, while maybe some people prefer being checked out by a real person, I think everybody despises...
Well, to be fair, that has been a complaint for a long time. When I hear about self-checkouts, it's people going, oh, I'd rather have a real person. That seems to be the top complaint. So you can't blame Target for using that as a reason. That is a complaint.
It's true. And then
that go across the entire...
I was going to say it's true. And then you have Walmart who was like, pay like 100 and change or whatever a year to use our self-checkout because we have a lot of thieves in our store. So this is how we're going to get our money back from that.
That's the thing. This has nothing to do with lines or check. Everyone knows when you go to a big box store, there's a chance you're going to be in line for a long time. This is nothing new. This is not even a deterrent. The deals make it worth it. After years and years and years of not giving a shit about theft, because of all of the losses that so many of these places and their distributors had to take over COVID and the backups and shipping overseas and all of the stuff that got fucked up in shipping, all the stuff that were on boats when everything was on back order off of COVID. Remember all that? There was stuff just sitting in shipping yards all over the world. Stuff that's still there, believe it or not. They've had to reorder and all kinds of things. They've lost more money than they probably want to admit. They're still profiting, don't get me wrong. But they've all taken hits. And now in year 3 or 4 of this, where it was a couple years removed, all those little extra benefits and breaks are all drying up. So now they're starting to feel it now. And it's starting to hurt them. And this is their response. And it's a bad response because I think it's going to make it worse. People will rebel. They'll go back to supporting the small shops again, small business.
I don't know about that. I just think enough complaints, usually they do something about it.
And you got to remember too, that we're in this age of online buying like never before. We're 3 years away from drones.
I agree. Like I can go to a mall, walk around in the mall, then sit on a bench, and then find a dupe or cheaper way I can get the item, and not actually buy anything at the mall.
But you know what though? But then there are places that we can go to, like the outlets, where we can't beat that deal.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. If it's a deal, yeah.
And that's a mall. At the end of the day, call it whatever else they want. That's a friggin' mall.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way malls should be, in my opinion. Now, you're not going to find those deals at every mall, but my God, that's worth traveling for. I mean, if I was that type of shopper, I wouldn't go anywhere else. I'd go to that area, and I'd make a point to go anytime I'd be going shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck a Target. Fuck Kmart, fuck all that. They have all those type of stores right there, and it's all discounted.
Yeah. Like it was, because we went to Foxwoods, and the reason why my mom loves it is because you get to shop there. They have really great prices.
Yeah.
But also, well, it's not really a deal, but I love the mall here, West Farm.
Oh, yeah. No, you ain't getting good deals at
You're
West
not getting
Farms.
good deals.
But it is a good mall.
Yeah.
It's if you just want to go hang out at a nice mall. And most malls have become attractions. Like they have pickleball and go-karting and all kinds of crazy stuff in malls now.
Well, what I like
in
about
Norwalk.
West Farm, well, Norwalk does because they don't have any stores in it anymore. But what I like about West Farms is, or not West Farm, Westfield, is it's a little like, yes, they have like their Louis, their Tiffany's, their Gucci, whatever. But if you are like, hey, I want to spend only $50, they have that for you too. They have their H&M, Forever 21s, like really clearance, off the rack stuff, Primark stuff, right? And then also they have like basically everything for every budget that you're trying to spend. So you can walk up in there, and they even have a Hallmark. I remember I was going Christmas shopping, and I was like, okay, I have everything. I just need to go now to CVS to get some bags. As I'm going down the escalator, I see a Hallmark, and I was like, oh, cool. You know?
Oh, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's what you're going to find in a lot of places. And that's why I kind of like that outlet so much, because that had everything.
Yeah.
It really did. It was nice. It was nice. All right, so let me finish this.
Store. Not only that, but sometimes people just don't want to talk to cashiers. They just want to go in, get their 1 or 2 items, go to self-checkout, and get out. It is absolutely bonkers to me that Target would turn these off to force people to use a real cashier, because
this is a little overblown, because to be fair, it's for an hour and a half. Turning them off from 6 to 8 to closing, 8 to 10.
Oh, okay. That's not bad at all. I missed that part.
It's just a limited time.
Yeah, it's blown out of proportion.
I prefer to use the self-checkout. To this picture to Twitter saying that this was their local Target. Target is now implementing time
8 to 10. So it's
that's not bad.
It's a nothing burger.
But it's annoying. I get it. It's annoying.
If you don't know and you go, yeah, it can be annoying, but you know it's out there.
It's not all the time.
No.
So.
Oh God, these are great.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, this happens
hilarious.
every so often.
Mm-hmm.
This woman is not giving that money back.
No.
Oh boy.
But she has a case.
Y'all, this is a
Does
good
she?
one. So, this woman right here from Louisiana is accused of refusing to return $1.2 million after the bank made an error in putting the money in her account. Imagine waking up in the morning, checking your account, and you see $1.2 million in your account. Come again, turned it off, restarted the app, checked it again, and it still said $1.2 million. What would you do?
Call the bank.
I'll wait.
I'm worried about fraud. I'm calling
You know
the
what
bank.
she did?
Took it.
She did what probably a lot of people would do. She freaked out first. Then she got to thinking, how can I make this work for my advantage? That girl got to taking money and relocating that money and taking some out of this account and putting it in this account and taking some out and putting it over here. And she split that money up and she put them in different accounts, and she took some and put some somewhere else. And so then the bank contacts her. The person who made the error contacted her and was like, look, we need you to get the money back. We need you to give the money back. She said no. She refused to. Matter of fact, this woman actually worked for the sheriff department at the time. And when the sheriff department found out that she was doing this and that she kept the money, they fired her. Now she has an attorney. The banks have their attorneys. And could you believe? Y'all ain't even going to believe what the outcome is. This woman could possibly be able to keep this money. Why? Because there's a law that says she's not liable for the mistakes of the bank. I need a bank blessing. I need one of them bank blessings. You hear me?
I know of this provision. I don't know if it's ever successfully held up.
That's what her attorney is fighting, though.
Oh, I know.
And the
it's
fact that that's
the only thing they can.
But the fact that that is even a chance that she could keep that.
It's a snowball's chance, but it is a chance. I will give you that. It's never worked before, as far as I know. The defense has been tried. This happens every so often, but I don't think it's ever worked. Not for that amount, especially. This will be interesting because I got to be honest with you. I don't know why, but I want her to have to give that money back.
I don't.
You know better.
No, you know why?
Come
though?
on.
You know why though? Because if I was her, while she's playing this out in court, what she could do: buy a house, flip it, buy a house, and then flip. You know what I mean? Try to put that 1.2 and try to make more out of it. So when you have to give it back,
off the interest.
then you've made that bank.
That's what. Honestly, if she could have it back, she. Probably not. You can't really do any real investing with it because there'd be too many questions about much money. It's hard.
I'm saying no, not real. I'm saying literally a house flip.
Yeah, I know, but you got to take the money out. And remember, she was able to make this work in a short period of time because she was digitally transferring stuff. She wasn't making purchases.
Yep.
If you start making purchases, it's a little bit hard. It's a tough one because they probably got on her quick. She probably got contacted in 12 hours. It didn't take long, if I had to guess. And that's why I have no sympathy for if she has to pay it back.
What I'm saying is, though, the court cases, trials take a long time.
Take years.
They take months to come back. So what I'm saying is if she could flip a house or something and make $100,000 profit.
Well, I'm sure now that all the funds are on hold. I'm sure everything is...
No, she probably took it out. She transferred it over to different banks. I'm sure she took it out.
Yeah, but money under investigation, they're not going to let her spend it. You know,
she probably took the money.
I understand
out of the
that, but they can still show that the money was in her bank. So any of that money, it's not hard to see where it went. They just put a hold on any of those fundages. So anything she may have bought, I'm sure it's got to be on hold because they can't let her spend all that money. Because what if she loses?
She probably took it off. She probably took it.
She took it and put it. Yeah, she did. She probably put it in a million places, but it doesn't mean she spent it. She got it out.
No, but it doesn't mean she didn't. She doesn't mean she didn't like go to the bank and withdraw that money.
I don't think she did any physical withdrawal because they would have caught it too quick. She got away with it because I think the way that's what it was just explained too. It was all digital because if she would have took any physical money out, I think they would have caught her. They would have been like, what? But you do it quick digitally.
Why is it so impossible for you to believe that she like spread it? Let's say I got it at like, I don't know, Chase, right? And I was like, okay, I'm going to transfer, $200,000 at TD, $200,000 at Bank of America, and $200,000 at whatever, right? And then until the money's all out. And then why is it so hard for you to believe that she didn't go to like TD Bank or Bank of America and withdraw that money in cash?
There's a few reasons. One, because there wouldn't have been enough time for her to do it. Two, banks don't give out money like that. They can't. Most banks don't have that type of cash to give out. And when you try to withdraw that much, there's a whole process that has to go through with it. You have to sign paperwork. You have to take money out. For that amount, they ain't going to banks don't have 1.2 or 250,000. You want to get that type of money out, you have to do paperwork. It's a process.
No, I'm aware, but you can take out
But in the middle of that process, they're going to be like, wait a minute, this isn't your money.
Mm-hmm.
So the one thing nobody, unfortunately, I work at a pawn shop. So how to not get detected is all I fucking hear about. The one thing I know is you never go physical. You don't ever try to fucking take. You use your cards, you use anything you can, but you never physically go. And you would have to take that type of money out, because then you're face on camera. There's just too many things that could stop you. Cops could come. No, you don't put yourself in that position. Do it all digital, because then they were like, where did the money go? I moved it. I distributed it. Find it. Cayman Islands, all that type of stuff. That's how, the rich whites have done it for so long. You move it offshore. Don't ever go physical. Because then you have to and if you do physical, capital gains too. That's another thing. That's instantaneous. You're signing that. So it's just too much investigation. So pain in the ass. She did it quick. I guarantee you, she probably made 5 or 6 transfers of 250, 150, whatever the case, whatever. It took her probably 20 minutes to do. As soon as she called up somebody who was like, oh, I know what you should do, girl. They had that done in 20 minutes. Guarantee.
I mean, I think it's possible she could have taken cash out.
Sure, why not? It's possible. I just think it's unlikely, because kind of game's up. You want to be stealthy. Stealthier the better. But who knows? It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. But I'm not rooting for her. I'm not. You got to know better. You got to know better. You know it's not your money. You got to know better. I feel bad. I feel really bad. All right, this is a sad one. This one's...
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, so this is actually, you know what's fucked up about this? This is not the only story that's like this that's going on right now. There's another story of a woman who just went on vacation, a party, went out for 6 consecutive nights, came back on the 7th day to a dead baby.
Mm-hmm.
And
she went on a 10-day beach vacation.
This one went on a 10-day beach vacation. It's really messed up too, because this one, I don't know if there was a grandmother involved. The other one, there is a grandmother involved. And apparently there's a little contestation where the grandmother was like, I guess could have possibly have like checked on the kid, but didn't. I don't know. It was weird. But we'll see.
Never in my life have I wanted someone to just stop breathing as much as I want this bitch to. I'm so angry. Trigger warning for just awfulness. This asshole, and you can read her name. I don't even want to do the service of saying her name because I'm so angry. This was her 16-month-old daughter, Jaylyn. Miss Ma'am decided that she wanted to go on vacation. So does she get a babysitter? Does she call up family to watch her daughter? No. She leaves that baby home alone in a pack and play for 10 days while she's at the beach living it up, having different flings with different men. Now, she pled guilty because there was no way in hell she was going to get out of this one, and I want to read to y'all what the judge said at her sentencing. He said he was sentencing her to pass away in prison just like she did to her daughter, but the only difference being in prison, you'll at least get food and water, which you denied of her, because that's right, this baby starved to death. Now,
it's just such a horrible story.
Yeah, and what kills me about this story is like, if you really wanted to go on vacation that badly, it would have been better if you'd have just dropped your baby off at the fire station, a hospital, church,
Anywhere.
DCF, child services. I mean,
7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Knocked on a neighbor's door.
Anywhere.
At this point, anything would have been better.
Take the fucking baby on vacation.
No, clearly
Even
she didn't
that's
want to.
better.
Clearly she didn't want to do that, Dave.
Well,
so
but even that's better than letting the
I'm
baby
giving her
die.
options without taking the baby on vacation.
I'm just saying, if death was on the table, anything should have been on the table. This woman couldn't have. What did she think was going to happen?
Obviously, she didn't want the kid to come with her on vacation.
Obviously, she didn't want the kid to be alive.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. The choice was death. That was the choice she made. Death.
I mean, like, what did she expect? When she got home, she called. When she got home, she actually called the police and stuff. So I'm like, I don't understand what she thought.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, what did she think was going to happen?
I thought they'd be like cats.
Mm-hmm.
I left the litter box out. 2.
But she didn't even leave this baby with any, like, I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, and what sucks is
Threw a pack
that
of diapers at the kid,
we don't
out.
have to finish the whole thing, but this baby, was found. It was at one point was eating its own feces. Mm-hmm.
So disgusting.
Yeah.
So sad.
and they believe the baby died from that.
Had to. Starvation, malnutrition, you name
Yeah,
it.
and it's so
Horrible.
sad because honestly, just knocking on someone's door,
The nonstop crying and shit. Can you imagine?
like I would take the baby. Like I would take if someone knocked on the door, I would just take the baby.
Yeah, right?
I would just take the baby. I'm like, okay.
This is ours now.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But I would just take
we'll
the baby.
raise it as our own. Anyone need to get rid of a child? Taking them in.
I would take the baby.
Let's get a couple of kids that way. Adoption. Weird, random hood adoptions. This kid needs help. People are mentally ill. Yes, they are. And we got a Starbucks story finally. What the actual fuck is going on at Starbucks?
They being shady.
I just have to know if Starbucks has lost their effing mind because, first of all, the place is already stupid expensive. And I know I sound like I'm complaining. I am, but I still buy it. I still go. I spend the $6, $7, $8 sometimes on a freaking latte. However, I have noticed lately, and people might say, oh, inflation or oh, whatever. No, I have noticed lately that when I get my drink, I do customize it. I add a shot of espresso sometimes. I add oat milk instead of regular milk. Sometimes I add a syrup to it. And everything that I add, I am charged for.
Yeah.
I'm charged for that additional customized item. The last 3 or 4 times I have gone, and I will put them down here, I get a receipt that on top of charging for the individual customizations, there is also a customization charge.
Yeah.
Meaning, they are charging me $1.25 for
to be picky.
The person at the register to physically push 3 buttons.
Yeah.
Because then I'm being charged what the buttons are, like the price the button.
Short correction. That's not why she's being charged. She's being charged because, and you've worked at Starbucks, you know this to be true. When some of these customers come in with their heavy customizations, and I know that's the job, it does take longer.
It takes longer and also inventory.
Yep.
So that fee goes to, oh, you wanted the extra shot of blonde roast and you wanted that extra pump of vanilla. Well, eventually there's going to be so many customers like you who want that extra pump of vanilla, and that extra $1 went towards the pump of vanilla they have to order.
That's an extra jug or two a month or whatever.
You know, for the store, and extra blonde espresso. You know what I mean? So should we...
Is it an upcharge? Yes.
Yeah.
But I get it. I get it.
it.
We live in a world now where I can't believe this. One value meal at McDonald's is basically costing you $20. They're all $18 now. So after tax, it's $20 for a friggin' meal.
To be fair,
it's crazy.
Where we went, it was on the interstate, so they're more expensive.
No, the one right here. This one, right? This was a article. The standard across the board price, they're all like $18 now for a freaking meal. It's like for the Big Mac meal, it's like $18.50. It's insane. Wow. Yeah, I'm like, what the hell's going on? But that's inflation. That's the world that we live in now. But that's also why cook more dinners.
I know, like going grocery shopping has been life-changing, because when I say life-changing, like obviously going grocery shopping is normal. But what I'm saying is going every week, even when you think you don't need. So the reason why our groceries were so expensive is because we would wait like 3-4 weeks.
We had nothing.
Or before we would go grocery shopping again. So then when we would go, it'd be like $500.
Literally nothing in the fridge
on
sometimes.
groceries, yeah. But when we went grocery shopping, and then this week when we went,
now we've got a base.
Yeah, now it's like, oh, it was only $100 this week for groceries.
Fill
That's
up
great.
everything. We got a lot of good stuff now. So we're cooking a little bit more. We're making sandwiches. We're doing a little bit more stuff. Making little things like this. Yeah. It's fun, and we're not spending. Man, when we order out
at home iced coffee.
Look at that.
Yeah.
You still go to Starbucks though?
Not really.
No. Oh, good for you. Yeah. Oh shit! Sorry for the attempted call out.
Damn. Like no, I
was coming for you. I was coming for your neck.
Yeah.
It's coming for you.
But either way, it's Oh my god.
Yeah, we're getting tired now. I think we're getting...
Sorry.
It's always going to be expensive to customize this stuff. It's crazy.
I wish fruit didn't cost so much. Yeah, fruit costs so much, and granted, that's what like basically $100 was for this week. But I was still happy about it because it wasn't a lot compared to the normal grocery bill. So we got bananas, plums, cantaloupe.
We didn't eat that cantaloupe, by the way. They rotted.
Passion fruit. What else?
Yeah, blackberries.
Oh,
blueberries,
blackberries,
strawberries,
raspberries.
Schnozberries.
Did the cantaloupe really rot?
Yeah. Right on the counter.
Oh, sorry, cantaloupe.
Sorry, cantaloupe. It's okay. There'll be more cantaloupes, more melons for us to grab later.
Strawberries.
Strawberry. But yeah, we have a lot of good stuff in the house right now, so it's been nice. It's been good stuff. So. Well, that's about all we got.
Yeah, I'm getting tired.
Got over 2 hours of content there. I got to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Got to go back to work. Had a nice 2 days off there. Hey, look, speaking of Pawn Nation, if you guys are looking for any cards, collectibles, Pokemon, sports, video games, comic books, jewelry, shoes, Jordans, Nikes, Adidas, Yeezys, Jeezys, Feezies, Meezies, and all kinds of flippity-floppity shit, make sure you hit me up because I'll be over at the shop tomorrow doing live things, hopefully, depending on how crazy it gets. You'll see me on Whatnot, possibly YouTube, Twitch, and even the old X itself. So maybe you'll see me there selling all kinds of things, including the big the card vending machine that I set up. So that's about all I got, though. This was a fun one. This was nice. It was good just kind of rapping with you, just chilling.
I liked doing this with the different TikToks and stuff.
Yeah, just kind of a nice little, if we have nothing else, main stuff, this is exactly what we should do. Because we got to get the people need reconcilable differences. Don't worry.
No, stop saying don't worry.
Well, until it's on you,
so
have nothing
basically, never mind. I was gonna tell a story, but
no, go ahead.
No,
out
it's okay.
Me. What are you gonna out me for now?
No, because you'll be like, oh, I got this. When we were carrying the groceries upstairs, and I had it. I was good.
I tried to help her.
And then he got overconfident. Yeah, I got this, and then dropped the groceries.
Okay. I dropped a grocery.
I know, but I had
and she has to be like, oh, look at that, how the mighty have fallen.
No, but I'm saying I had it. I have the.
You didn't look like you had it.
I did.
You look like you were struggling.
I would tell you if I was struggling.
She's the only person I've ever known in my life who complains when I help her.
Because
just leave me alone. I got it.
On the floor.
You ruin everything. You're helping me all the time. I got it.
I had it.
But when she needs me,
I do. Yeah. Thank you for cleaning up my poop yesterday. I appreciate it.
I wasn't even meaning that.
Thank you.
I wasn't trying to throw the poop back at you. I'd never do that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem.
I would do the same for you.
I know you would. I really do. I mean, I wish I would have had a gardening trowel to scrape all that stuff off, but hindsight's 20/20. It was rough.
Sorry.
But the fact that I could talk about it and still eat chocolate really tells you something about my mental state. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us on Reconcilable Differences. Once again, we will be back more often.
Yeah.
I promise you that.
I know. I've been off my game. We haven't done rude customers. I've just been off my game for health reasons, and then we had fun. Well, we had fun, and then I had health reasons, but
well, we snuck in some fun, and really we're only able to do it because of other life circumstances at the time too. So this is what it is. Take advantage of any moment. $58 for 3 days. We're doing that shit.
Yeah. It was definitely. It sucks because I just feel like. Not, when you feel like a loser because you're not consistent on platforms and stuff.
God, let me tell
so
you.
I was like, I'm not, I'm not posting on an honest conversation because I'm doing this video. And then no one knows you're doing the video. So it just looks like you're not consistent or anything. And then health stuff happened. So then we were going to do, rude customers because we already have 43 episodes, but then health shit.
Life got in the way.
So
life got in the way. Maybe it happens sometimes, but we're back.
Yeah.
And that's really the only thing that matters. We're back, and we want to do this. So it's we'll get there. life can only get in the way so long.
Hopefully.
Oh, that was a new sound.
I know. All these like.
I was like, what up?
Yeah.
But we really do appreciate everybody who was here tonight. Thank you to anyone who donated, supported, and just
Thank you.
talked in the chat in general. We really do appreciate you. Final thoughts? Anything else you want to tell the kids before we get up out of this piece?
Nope. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. I'll try not to knock everything over. Have a great one. We'll see you next time. Watch her on Honest Conversation and all these other places. She's the one, the only Blossom.
Or you don't have to. It's fine.
Or don't at all. There you go. That's fine too. Have a great night. See you later.
Bye.
Peace.